their labour force, which makes economic recovery even more difficult, which heightens insecurity in those countries, which cause people to flee. Then, when legal routes are cut off, migrants have to pay smugglers, which increases profits for cartels, which feeds violence and insecurity, which causes more out-migration, which increases cartel profits. These people fleeing extreme poverty and violence will always see the journey as worth the risk. Migrants have done what conquistadors, Scots and engineers couldn't. They have turned the Darien into a highway. For decades, the United States' answer has been to make the journey as difficult as possible. The facts reveal that this doesn't stop migration. Desperate people will find more dangerous ways around any restrictions, which ironically pushes them from legal ports of entry, leading to more undocumented crossings and more corpses in the Darien and the Rio Grande. If this continues, more children will die, more people will be trafficked, criminals will get richer, and it costs more to enforce deterrence rather than just hiring more people to process asylum claims faster. Migrants still arrive, they're just poorer and more traumatized now than if a safer route was open. The problem with deterrence is that the root problem causing out-migration isn't being addressed. You can't wage economic warfare on countries and be shocked when people leave. You can't consume massive amounts of cocaine and be shocked when cartels fight over the lucrative cocaine market and end up hurting lots and lots of innocent people. People want to stay in their homes. People want to live near their families where they grew up, where they can speak their native language. This is why most refugees and most asylum seekers live in the country directly next to their own. We saw how when Ecuador was thriving, people returned home. But if they're forced by circumstances, anyone would flee violence and starvation. Making legal migration more difficult makes illegal migration inevitable, which takes migration out of state control and puts it under criminal control. The route through the Darien Gap shouldn't exist. It's a monument to policy failures and how they needlessly force people through a dangerous jungle for a slim chance at a better future. With over 1 million people crossing through it, the Darien